Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today is going to be the greatest day of your life. You know, every single child is a risk taker. When we're children, we're born risk takers. We want to climb this, climb that, get on top of that. We want to swing higher. We want to do all the crazy stuff that we can possibly do. You know, a lot of it's from misunderstanding, and we don't want anybody to get hurt. But we spend our childhoods with a group of adults around us telling us, don't take risks, don't do that, that's too risky, you're going to get hurt, don't climb that, that's not going to work. Or based on their own individual life experiences, well, you can never be that. People in our family aren't that type of a person, or it takes money to make money, or all this other just complete and total hogwash that they tell children. I'm saying that ironically, playing it safe is one of the riskiest things you can actually do. Think of it this way. You're only here for a very short period of time. What do we get? 90, maybe 100 years with the way medicine is going? That's not very long. It's definitely not long enough, in my opinion, to accomplish and meet our full potential. But it's our job to continue to work towards accomplishing goals, and it's our job to become better people. And with all these people around us telling us to play it safe all the time, I think most people tiptoe through life hoping to make it safely to death. And since we're only here for a very short time, it's up to you to make the most out of this life. If you have a dream, you go after it. You don't quit. If you don't reach success immediately, success is not always immediate. We have absolutely no idea what needs to occur in the world. Maybe somebody needs to meet somebody in China. They take a flight to America. They fly to your city. They go to a grocery store. They knock over something in the store. Somebody turns their head. They bump into you. You see something, and you have an idea that turns into a product or some sort of a business to where you have the success that you desire. But we had no idea that all of those components needed to link up from around the world just for something to happen in our local vicinity so that we could actually have the idea to have our dream. But that's the way things work. Sometimes it's non-random events that sequentially occur, and as a result of their impact, we get what it is we want. But we have no way to see that from a forethought standpoint. We can only see it by looking back. You look back over your life and you can see the path you took and all the things that happened to you and how you handled all of those things. You're amazing. You got through all that. We don't know what lies before us, but we can do our best to set goals, and as long as we're walking towards those goals and continuing to progress down that path, we will get there, and you will have whatever it is you dream or desire. You hold it here first. You hold it here second. And think about this. If you don't know how to make that happen, ask for help. It'll get you there faster. Don't guess. There are many people out there that find somebody who, I think what I want to say here is, if you want to do something, find somebody who's already done it and do what they did. Sometimes it can be that easy. In my first 30 days of videos, there's no guessing. I teach you how me and my friends set goals and achieve the lives that we want. We don't set our standard of living based on our income. We work to set our income based on the standard of living we want to live. And you can do the exact same thing. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's about setting goals and consistently taking steps every day. Those little steps that you take daily add up to big things over time and will get you to your goals and give you the life that you desire. Now, it is good to take risk. I want to get back on the risk track here for a moment, but I also want to talk to you about taking calculated risks. Now, taking risks, if you just want to take risks for the sake of taking risks, skydive. Go rock climbing without a rope. Parasail. High dive off of cliffs into the ocean. If you're just looking for an adrenaline rush, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is taking calculated risks, conducting thorough research before making any significant decision, business or personal. Conduct comprehensive research. This is going to sound kind of stupid, but I was watching G.I. Joe last night, and their call sign was, "Knowing is half the battle." And that's 100% the truth. While I was watching that movie last night, when they said that, and I forgot as a child watching the cartoon, but that was it, right? G.I. Joe. It was knowing is half the battle. They'd say that at the end of the cartoon, and then it would be Go Joe or whatever, But hey, I'm a product of the late 80s, early 90s, and cartoons were pretty big for kids when I was a child. But it blew me away for a minute. I'm like, knowing is half the battle. We need to go into our big decisions, our life decisions, the decisions that are going to be most impactful for our current circumstance, and also provide future value for ourselves with knowledge and understanding. So go out, do a little Google research, talk to somebody who's already done it, somebody who's already been there and walked that path. Ask questions. They'll answer them. Trust me, people love talking about their successes. I'm not sure if you've ever been on this thing called social media, but that's all people talk about on there is the wins. So nobody ever seems to lose. It's always wins, right? And it's wonderful, and it can be captivating and motivating to watch wins. Another thing is assess risk versus reward. Evaluate the potential reward of your decisions or the path you've decided to take, and also the consequences of any risks that might occur. Do the rewards outweigh the risks? Then move forward. That would be an appropriate decision to make, an educated decision, and a decision that a successful person would make, because successful people make decisions based on knowledge. They make calculated decisions that equate to a specific value, okay? So if the value based on the actions that I'm taking is greater than the risk, then I want to go ahead and move forward. And I tell you what, you're watching these videos. I'm not going to call myself an expert, but if you need some sort of success advice or some advice about a decision you're going to make, seek expert advice. If we have some sort of depression, or we need to talk out our problems with somebody because we suffer from depression or anxiety, I recommend you go to a professional. If you want success advice and want to realize a specific lifestyle or how to achieve specific goals in your life, again, seek professional advice. Don't hesitate to seek advice from experts, mentors, or industry professionals who have experience in the area of the risk that you're considering. And coaching and mastermind groups are excellent resources. If you go out on LinkedIn and in the search, just type mastermind group for anything, entrepreneurial mastermind group. If you put that in the search, it'll pull up tons of individual resources and groups that you can either join or people that you can reach out to ask questions. You can even find me on LinkedIn. If you reach out to me, I'd be willing to answer any questions for you and help you in any way I can. But we need to be sure that we think things through as we're moving forward toward our goals, and we're making educated decisions so that we can get the best results possible. You know what? If anybody can do it, you can. You're amazing. You have all the tools you need. You know exactly the path that you want to take and what it is that you want to achieve in this life. And if anybody can do it, I think you can. I care about you. I believe in you. And you got this. Go get it, okay? I'll be back tomorrow with some really great stuff, friends. Take care and have a great day. Smile. Don't forget to be positive. It's going to be a beautiful day, okay? Take care.